alaikum and welcome to our final day of the week for this week, which is Friday, Yawmul Jum'ah, and it is the 10th of April, 2020. And the first week, this basically is the end of the first week of our lessons online, and I am so happy, alhamdulillah, that I was able to complete this for this week. And from next week, inshaAllah, we will carry on from Monday. So, if you remember yesterday, we completed the first half of dual pronouns, which is antuma, you both male and female, huma, they two, female, huma, they two, male, and nahnu, which is us or we. And if you can remember, it changed. So dhahaba, the root form, changed to, for you both, male and female, dhahabtuma. For they, them both, or they both, they two, huma, dhahabata. And that's for female. Huma for male, dual, dhahaba with an additional alif. And then nahnu, dhahabna. Okay. Now we're going to go on to plurals. And I hope that you can see down here where I'm going to show you. Okay. So with regards to antum, we have the verb changing to dhahabtum. Dhahabtum. Okay. Dhahabtum. Okay. So that is what you, male plural, changes to. Okay. So dhahabtum. Okay. Basically, you, male plural, went. Then we have antunna, which is you, female plural, which changes to dhahabtunna. 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 Okay, dhahabtunna. Dhahabtunna is basically you, female plural, went. Then we have they, which is hum. They, male plural. It can include some females. For example, if you have 1,000,000 females and one male, you will use dhahabtum. Okay? Oh, sorry. Dhahabu. For hum, it is them, masculine. And the way it works is, as I said, if you have 1,000,000 females, just to give you a really radical number, if you have the majority female and just one male to spoil the bunch, it changes into masculine. Okay? So some may call this misogyny through language or linguistic patriarchy. I don't know. But one guy in 1,000,000 strong women will change the plural to hum, okay? Regarding they or them masculine. And it changes to, so dhahaba, the root form dhahaba will change to dhahabu. Dhahabu. Wow. Alif. Dhahabu. So you sort of stretch it a bit. Dhahabu. Dhahabu. Then we have hunna. Okay, hunna is they or them, feminine. Plural, of course. They or them. Hunna. Feminine. And that changes to, whoops. Dhahab. I don't know if you can see this with the dumbbell there. Dhahabna. Dhahabna. Okay, dhahabna. Now, this is basically dual and plural pronouns in the past tense madi using the root form dhahaba. Now, let's play around with a different type of verb. And if we have antuma, dhahabtuma, let's try the root form akala. Okay, and we will go back to the singular form and do the same thing there. But because we're on to the dual and plural right now, let's just play around with this and then we'll backtrack a little and play with the singular as well. So if we change the root, and I'm going to just quickly erase this. If we change the root that we're going to play with to akala. Akala. Akala is the root form, which means he ate. Akala. Okay? Akala. Very simple. Akala is he ate. And if we were to change, I'm just going to write the whole thing in red. so that you know that, this is another example for you. So antuma, you both, male and female, you ate, would change to, can you guess it? Dhahabtuma will change to, try to guess. Try to preempt what I'm going to write. Akaltuma. Akaltuma. Okay, dhahabtuma, akaltuma. Then what about huma? They two, female. Okay, they, female. Both females. They ate. I'm going to write this separate so you know it's the example. Akalata. Akalata. Okay, and the change is obviously the alif at the end. Then we have huma, they two male, so them two male, dual. Dhahaba, if it's dhahaba, it will be, can you guess? Try to guess. Akala. Akala, because the only addition is the alif at the end. Then we have nahnu, us or we. Dhahabna, okay, so dhahaba changed to dhahabna. What do you think akala will change to? Akalna. Akalna. Okay, so akalna from dhahabna, akalna. Okay, so it's the same pattern. All you're adding is this. All you're adding is the alif. All you're adding is the alif. All you're adding is the tuma. Okay, now how about the jama', the plurals? Antum is you masculine plural, and dhahabtum is basically you masculine plural went. How about you masculine plural ate? What would that change to? Akaltum. Akaltum. Okay? Akaltum. So compare it to that. Akaltum. It's a very simple formula. It's a very simple pattern. Once you get going and once you practice, you will memorize all these forms and all these patterns, and it will just roll off your tongue, and you will know who you're speaking to and how you should speak to them. Antunna, you female plural. Okay, many females. Dhahabtunna will change to akaltunna. Akaltunna. Okay, akaltunna. Next, they or them, masculine. Dhahabu changes to akalu. Akalu. Very simple. How about hunna? Feminine, they or them. So they or them, feminine plural. Dhahabna. Akalna. Akalna. Very, very simple. Okay, dhahabna, akalna. So this is the way, the form, the pattern that these verbs change in the dual and in the plural fashion, okay, or examples or style. So I want you to go over these, memorize them, understand the patterns more than memorize them. It's actually more mathematical, like a formula. I don't want to scare you. I personally hate math, but this makes so much sense. All you've got to do is memorize all these changes. Just ring these changes so we're consistent. Akalu, akalna. Okay? So as you can see, all these changes in rings, in red circles, are the red additions here to the end of the verb. I want you to memorize these forms, understand them when they are used, to whom they are used, and how they are used, and how they morph. Okay? Surf, how they morph, the morphology of them, how they change, how they chop, how they mold, depending on the situation and depending on the people that you are addressing. Okay? So let this ruminate in you. Let this simmer and brew and percolate in your minds. And once you're confident enough, what I'm now going to do is go back to the singular, and we're going to do our verb form akala in the singular form. So that will give you enough practice for this lesson. Now I'm just going to erase everything that we've done so far. Okay, so what we have is, oh, my pen has disappeared. Okay, I'm just going to make do with what I have. My green pen. It's always like some days, some pens just do a disappearing act. Okay, so we were going back to the mufrad. Okay, so we're doing domir. Okay, mufrad. 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 Mufrad means singular. Singular. So we've done the dual and we've done the jam', and now we are doing mufrad, the singular. So ana is singular. Then we have anta. Then we have anti. Okay, then we have huwa, hiya. Okay. Those are the pronouns, and now we're going to change them into the verb form we just did, which was akala. So akala. Akala, he ate. Now, if you remember, and I'm going to call this out verbally without writing it down, but if you can remember the first example of a verb form we did with dhahaba. We started off with dhahaba. So dhahaba means he went. So if I said ana dhahaba, it changed to ana dhahabtu. If it was anta, basically using dhahaba as the form, it changed to dhahabta. If you used anti, dhahabti. Huwa, dhahaba, okay? And hiya, dhahabat. Okay, that's how it changed initially. And you can go back to our previous lesson to see this on the board as it was, because we have done these examples before. I'm now going to give you a follow-up on them with our second example to show you the morphology is consistent and how the patterns keep recurring the same way over and over again. All you need to memorize is the way they change and how they change with each changing form in terms of the gender and in terms of the amount or number or quantity of people that you are addressing. Okay? So ana, I'm using the verb form akala, will change to akaltu. Akaltu. Okay, so we know that the verb form was here, changed, akaltu. Next we have anta. Anta, akalta. Akalta. Okay? Anti, akalti. Okay, so that changed. Huwa, as we know, that is the root akala, stays the same. And then we have hiya, and it's akalat. Akalat. Okay, that's meant to be sukun. Akalat. So that is the change. Here we don't have a change because it is the verb root, the root form. Okay, so that's basically the singular and how that morphs and changes with regards to the verb. And these verbs that I've started you off on are three-form verbs like akala, dhahaba, shariba, etc. As we go along and get more complicated in the upcoming advanced classes, we will be doing fourth-form verbs like adnaba or something more complicated. Some verbs that have four root form, four alphabets in the root. For example, this has three. Akala, it's alif, kaf, and lam, that's three. And then adnaba, for example, has adhanaba, that's four. So that, of course, will take on similar patterns, but we will do that in the upcoming lessons. For now, I want you to focus and to review everything that we've learned in the past lessons regarding the madi, the past tense verb, and all the pronouns from the singular to the dual and the jam'. And I want you to focus on how they change, the patterns and they change, the quantity of people they address, and the past tense. Thank you so much for watching our final video for this week. We will be back again on Monday, which will be the 13th of April, inshaAllah. And I'm really excited to carry on with this and show it to you. And whether one person comes on, whether no people come on, whether 100 people come on, alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal. And I'm just grateful to be able to impart this knowledge and hope that somehow, somewhere, sometime, somehow, someone benefits. Thank you so much for joining me. And Please do leave your comments below to let me know how you found this week. Was it challenging? What have I made clear and you've enjoyed, and what was unclear and you've had struggles with, so that I can tweak my method and tweak the way that I deliver these lessons and tweak the way that you learn better, and hopefully, include that in everything that I do and keep that in mind so that you can have a better learning experience. Thank you so much for joining me. Allahumma barik alaik. Keep safe, keep indoors, and sanitize. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.